it would appear that the relationship between Diamond Sports Group and the Arizona Diamondbacks is not dead. It's on life support. It's not doing great, but it's not dead, because apparently, according to a tweet that came out today, they have canceled a hearing that would have occurred tomorrow. We imagine that this hearing would have been the final decision in regards to Diamond Sports Group no longer broadcasting Arizona Diamondbacks games, and then MLB would have taken over broadcasting those games on July 1st. Now, according to this tweet that we got, you can see here that things have changed.
Yeah, this is a joint statement from David Preschlack. Probably not saying that right. He's the CEO
Probably
of
pretty
Diamond.
good. I don't know. It's pretty good.
He's the CEO of Diamond Sports Group. And this is also from Derek Hall, of course, president and CEO of the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is what they said together. Diamond Sports Group and the Arizona Diamondbacks have decided to postpone tomorrow's hearing, tomorrow talking about Thursday, due to ongoing and positive discussions toward finding a solution. During this time, Bally Sports Arizona will continue to broadcast D-backs games, and fans will have the same televised access they have been able to enjoy from the beginning of the season. So yeah, basically what's happening here is it sure appeared entering today that Thursday was going to be the last Bally Sports Arizona broadcast for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Things were certainly trending in that direction. However, I believe Bob Nightingale tweeted out that it has been extended for 2 weeks. So it appears this hearing could happen in another 2 weeks, but it is not going to happen tomorrow. And in the meantime, you will still be able to get Diamondbacks games on Bally Sports Arizona, as you always have.
And I know that that's a big concern for everybody, especially considering the way this team is playing right now. But it's an odd update. It's odd because one of the big things about this relationship and the deal continuing was that Diamond Sports Group sounded like they wanted streaming rights, and Rob Manfred basically had already said there's no chance to that happening. So I don't know if now Diamond Sports Group is maybe dialing it back and deciding that maybe they don't need the streaming rights, or if streaming rights are now possibly on the table.
Yeah, we don't know exactly the nature of the negotiations right now. We just know that there appears to be some positive momentum, and at least enough momentum that like they think maybe a deal could happen. And, you know, I guess we'll find out in a couple weeks how exactly this materializes, but it sure felt going into this week like Major League Baseball was going to step in and be broadcasting Diamondbacks games by this weekend. Yep. They do have the Apple TV broadcast on Friday, so you weren't going to find that on Bally Sports Arizona either way. Right. But moving forward, these next couple weeks, you're still going to find D-backs games on Bally Sports Arizona. And as we've discussed in the past, Derek, I still think the ideal outcome here is that the Diamondbacks stick with Bally, at least from just a personnel standpoint. There are so many people that we know that we get to interact with around the ballpark day in and day out who work for Bally Sports Arizona.
They're
and
just
great
such quality people. It's amazing.
They're pre- and post-game show people. They're cameramen, all of those people.
We've worked – I have worked with some of these people for 11 years now. And, I mean, they've been there the entire time I've been there, and they're long before me, telling me stories about the World Series and telling me stories about being around Randy Johnson and all of this stuff. So, like, it's kind of wild to me how much those people are family. And it would be very weird to be in that place without so many of those people that we consider family at Chase Field. So, from that perspective, we're glad that this is continuing, and we hope that a deal works out. I mean, in the end, we just want everybody to be able to watch this wonderful team, right? And be able to watch it, have access to it in every way that you should, and be able to watch it anywhere. These blackout restrictions are ridiculous. Everything about, you know, these contracts and all of this money that gets passed around that prevents us from being able to watch, you know, our teams is crazy. So
that is the downside of the situation with Bally Sports is that, as long as the arrangement looks like it does right now, that's where your blackout restrictions come from. Yeah. If Major League Baseball did get the opportunity to step in, you know, we've already talked about how you would still have to buy like an additional MLB.TV subscription. It wouldn't mitigate backouts entirely with the current setup, but
which just drives me nuts. Like, I mean, I still understand why we're penalized for living in the city of the team and the market we want to watch. Like, that's just a crazy.
It's all about the money, Derek. Right? It's all about the money. At the end of the day, the D-backs broadcast rights. I mean, it's that's like the most valuable possession they have almost. I mean, they make so much money off of the right to broadcast their games locally. And if you go and buy MLB.TV, you're not paying that premium. That's not included in that fee that you're paying. So there's still just kind of a revenue issue here. Like teams, it feels like they need to make this money one way or another, just with how the league is set up right now. So hopefully there's a day for blackout restrictions to end eventually. But as long as we have this set up with Bally Sports Arizona, we're probably not going to get that.
I can't help but wonder if other cities' regional sports network, even their version of Bally Sports, wherever it is, has the commercials that they run, because I can't imagine.
Here we go about the commercials.
About the catheters. Should I go on about the catheter commercials and how often we have to see them?
I have never seen a single catheter commercial.
Because Jesse doesn't pay attention. Game. He just zones out on the old people commercials.
The fireplace commercial,
the Arizona fireplaces. How do they have
money?
Not a
word is spoken, Jesse.
I'm just saying that it should be more of a premium broadcasting on your baseball games. That's all. You should ask for a higher dollar amount and be a bit more discerning. But who am I? What do I know?